And last but not least is the 4-year-old filly Glam Queen. She's the half sibling to Angel Hearts, who we just talked about. And she is the full sibling to the 2-year-old filly that broke her maiden that we referred to earlier, and that's You Made Me Promises. You Made Me Promises and Glam Queen are actually full siblings, and sometimes I forget that. They both come out of Free Fear and Gentle House, because we use that combination more than once. So they are full-blooded siblings. And if Glam Queen is anything to show you what You Made Me Promises can do, that horse that we looked at 2 horses ago. Future's bright. Glam Queen, she has 3 graded stakes victories at 10 furlongs, a grade 1, actually 3 grade 1s at 10 furlongs. She has a grade 1 also at 12. She's won 2 grade 2s and 3 grade 3s. She's a graded stakes champion, and again, she's only 4 years old. And again, she's another horse that we can run for another 2 years. So again, there's still so much that can be achieved and accomplished here. And again, being the full-blooded sibling to You Made Me Promises, it's a good indicator for our 2-year-old filly we were looking at earlier today. Glam Queen has shown she can do it all. She has to be leading. She must be leading. But if she can't lead, she wants to be the last horse. She wants to control the field. She wants to control the herd. That's quite the personality, isn't it? She's not okay with accepting being in the middle anywhere. She has to be leading, or she has to keep everything in front of her. And I love horses that have such strong personalities like that. I'm always okay with horses that can be flexible too, but it's something about a horse that knows it wants to control the herd that, I don't know, man. It shows a level of confidence, right? And that's a thing in most evolutionary creatures. That's just how it is, right? You have to show yourself. You have to show your strength. Some don't care. Especially with horses, we know they all have different temperaments and personalities, depending on who you ask and what you're dealing with in regards to that horse. But Glam Queen, she's been awesome, man. She's, again, another horse. No issues, no temper problems. She's got good lungs on her. She can control the pace, and she doesn't have to run a perfect race to win. That's what's even better. Like, she's that type of horse where as long as she's having a good day and she feels great to run, and nothing goes wrong. She has last corner leader. You see I'm coasting, couple nudges to get her going. The field is way back, half a dozen lengths at this point. Not a single use of the whip. It's not necessary when you're running and racing on future Hall of Famer Glam Queen. As the field tries a late surge, but it was over before it got started, to be honest. And she dominates the China Cup in that race. It makes it look easy running 10. It's the type of horse she is, man. And it's the type of pedigree that we have now with horses that are connected to Gentle House and Free Fear. You're seeing it. We've talked about most of them today. 3 of the 4 come from Gentle House. 2 of the 4 come from Free Fear. So apparently running that combination more than once was actually a good idea. And sometimes that's why I do that. You know what I mean? Because you can get sometimes a different quality of horse that's still just as good, but with different attributes. And Glam Queen, she gets it done. Favorite didn't even hit the board in this race, but she, our lovely Glam Queen, continues to remain our queen, and she shows that. She's like, no, this is still my throne until I decide it's not. So all hail the queen, all hail Glam Queen. So many horses to be excited for with Glam Queen and Angel Hearts we saw earlier. Flying Home we started off today with, and then You Made Me Promises, the full sister to Glam Queen. And these are just some of the more recent horses that have had success here in our recent Gallop Racer 2004 journey. So these are horses I think we have to keep an eye on. You know what I mean? Because they've shown consistent promise, and they're just one batch. Angel Hearts and Glam Queen are the best of the 4-year-old class. They are at the top of our 4-year-olds on track. Flying Home is essentially the best 3-year-old outside of Green Crystal, which is not a HRG in-house horse. That's one we acquired. And yeah, you know, You Made Me Promises, she's looking like a pretty good standout 2-year-old filly already. So like I said, the future's looking bright. The series will be back in a couple of weeks again with a new presentation style. We're turning things up a notch here. You know, I have to say, as much as I've enjoyed doing some of the series and some of the things on this channel, I think the evolution has been long overdue, and I think I've just kind of been putting it off. I'm ready to take that step. I'm ready to make things a little bit more focused, you know what I mean? A little bit more detailed, a little bit more serious, but not to the point where anything becomes enjoyable, right? It's like just kicking it up a notch, maturing the brand, so to speak, right? Instead of just doing the same thing. Sometimes if you do that, you'll stay stuck. I think that evolution is important, and this channel is no different than anything else in life. I think you have to continue to evolve certain things, especially when it comes to this. So looking forward to getting back into the series, and I have some more ideas with that, but I'll reveal that over the next couple of weeks as we continue to iron things out. Appreciate you guys for love and support. Let me know what you think of these horses and any others maybe that you have on your mind that you have thought about that you would like to see some updates or some highlights, some recent highlights of. We have the archives. We can always go back and pull up horses that you're curious about how they've done, where they're looking. Because remember, most of you own and have some sort of stakes in more than half of these horses by now. You guys are contributing most of the names. I'm not doing anything but just playing and managing the breeding aspects and, you know, participating as the jockey and racing, but you guys are really representing these horses. So if there are any you would like updates on, just let me know in the comment section below or Discord, and I'll get that done in another video as well. Appreciate you guys' love and support. Until next time, HRG sign out. Hope you have a great day. Yay, I will see you all later. Bye.